Mayor Knopf,
Here.
Mr. Donahue,
Here.
Mr. Hammond,
Here.
Ms. McCready,
Here.
Mr. McQueen,
Here.
Mr. O'Day,
Here.
Ms. Zamara.
Here. I gotta get rid of the other one.
Okay. Notice of this meeting was provided to the Bernardsville News, Courier News, and the Star Ledger, filed with the municipal clerk, and posted on the municipal bulletin board on June 9th, 2020, and revised on June 11th, 2020. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America,
The Republic.
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
Justice for all.
with liberty and
Justice for all. Thank you. Okay, so we now have an open session. Anyone who from the public who wants to talk, you need to click on the participants icon and raise your hand. And then we'll unmute you so you can speak. I think Ed, I see. Ed, did you want to speak? He's got to be unmuted.
Yep, I just unmuted him.
Okay, now you're unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so this is kind of last minute. I appreciate everyone doing this. I did send everyone a map of the layout of the pool parking lot where we would have people. And I'll try to briefly say we did this once and it worked very well. We had put it like a square where everyone's all around it. And then down the center, we had stanchions so that people would go to the right side of the market and they'd make a loop all the way around and exit in the same way. We did have some, well, maybe too much detail. We did have a little area for handicap parking, but we can work something out because the band is taking up a little more space. It's one more space, but actually since it's only a 3-person band, but it's a band, we're going to have more space on both sides. And we have them set back. I don't know, my drawing doesn't do justice, but there are islands in addition that we're making use of. And the band and the farmers are actually in front of the island and their trucks are behind. With the band, it's going to be just the opposite. Well, the band, they won't have a truck. Well, the truck will be somewhere else. So actually it's a couple of cars, but the band will be back. So they'll be back further so that there'll be a line straight across. This, I think, we're going to try it out. Yeah. I'm sorry, did someone want to say something? Was talking too much?
No.
Okay, so I think I also sent a little a card that I got from actually Bernardsville Print. It's laminated, and I'm going to give it to the volunteers because one of the reasons we're excited by this is that, yes, we want to get back to a normal place in society, but we want to do it safely. So this is a big area. I can't imagine there be any bunching up. We're not going to advertise it. We're going to see how it goes, and hopefully in the future maybe we could advertise it. But right now we're just going to let the people who come to the farmers market enjoy it.
So Ed, what you need from us is just, I think Jack said we need to approve the fact that we're going to have this 3-member little band playing at the farmers market.
Well, I just thought that Ralph, Anthony and I should make that decision.
Okay, so is everybody okay with us having music at the farmers market?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All
Great
right.
idea.
Hey, Bedminster does it. We have to keep up, you know?
We have to
And
get
they're
ahead.
good. It's good. It's PB&J, which is Phil Kennedy Grant, Bill Scarrett, and Joe DeNorcia. So they're all Bernardsville residents, and they have a nice little combo going there. So is that it for you, Ed?
Yeah, the only thing they kind of leaned on the borough to say, well, we want to be the house band too, and I said yes. So in Bedminster, they called the group they had, and that's how I noticed it in the newspaper. Charlie Zabalik or Jacob Perry, I don't know, they wrote that Bedminster is going to have their house band in quotes back. So I said, gee, hey, we should try it. So yeah, okay.
And they are donating their time, so there's no costs involved, right? So,
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. We look forward to hearing them tomorrow. They're starting tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And they won't play the whole time, but I did ask them to stay to the end because I think it would be funny if they ended before everyone else. But they're perfectly happy, to be there at 9 and play, for quite a while actually. They're there for a while, so it'll be good.
Okay. Great. Thanks, Ed.
Thank you so much.
All right. I don't see anybody else's hand up. Did anybody else want to be heard from the public? I know we have a lot of Recreation Committee people here. And I think I want to thank them for all their hard work they did on all the different scenarios for how we can get our programs going and get the pool open. So thank you for all the hard work you put into this. And hopefully, fingers crossed, all will go well. And tomorrow we can start moving in that direction. So did anybody want to speak? Do you have anybody else from the public? I don't see any hands up. No? Okay, I will close the public session. We have 2 resolutions. Tom, would you like to move the introduction of the budget?
Yes, although I don't have the wording in front of me, so let me just pull it up, or if somebody else wants to read the wording instead of waiting for me.
John, do you have it open?
I do. I'll go ahead and read it. Give me a second here. I move to adopt Resolution 20-165, Introduction to the 2020 Municipal Budget, that the budget be published according to law and that a public hearing be scheduled for a meeting beginning at 7 p.m. Monday, July 13th, 2020.
I second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Donahue,
Yes.
Mr. Hammond,
Yes.
Ms. McCready,
Yes.
Mr. McQueen,
Yes.
Mr. O'Day,
Yes.
Ms. Zamara.
Yes.
Okay. The second resolution is what will allow us then to move money, to appropriate money in order to start working on the pool and getting that open and to get the programs moving along for recreation. So,
I have it in front of me now. I can do it.
okay, Tom, take it away.
All right. Hold on. I got it. Okay. I move to adopt Resolution 20-167, approving temporary emergency appropriations.
I second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Zamara,
Yes.
Mr. O'Day,
Yes.
Mr. McQueen,
Yes.
Ms. McCready,
Yes.
Mr. Hammond,
Yes.
Mr. Donahue.
Yes.
Okay, so that, I think Neil's there. Yeah, Neil. So tomorrow you can start making your calls and get people in and see if we can. What is your target date is the 6th to try and open by?
Yeah, we're on there.
Okay.
Yeah, Mayor, could we actually do it tonight as well if the vendors are like on standby right now?
Are they
That's
really?
possible? Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's approved, so you could do it right now.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, Neil and Rec Committee. You guys did a really nice job.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I just take a second. Neil has been 24/7 going on with all of these different people. He's got a lot going on by himself, trying to take all of this on. And, there's been, some key rec committee members as well. Obviously, Ted as the chair has been super helpful in getting some, helping Neil get the numbers together. Al and Heather worked on the policies for the pool and the camp. Steve went and, did some measuring to figure out the capacity with Neil. and Laura and Ed from the swim team perspective have been trying to come up with all different ways to make sure we can have some swim team activity there, as well as maybe some additional revenue items. And then Lou has been also working with Neil, trying to get a nice project plan together to make sure we can get this pool open as soon as possible. So it's really been, a nice team effort by the rec committee, and Neil has been doing a great job shuffling and spearheading and stewarding all of this. So thank you guys so much for all of your work in the past couple of days. It seems like we've just been scrambling since January, whether it's been the initial budget requests or now it's just been, over and over. We've had some fire drills from a rec committee perspective. So hopefully we can be a little more smooth for the rest of the year. Thank you.
Well, it hasn't been, their fault, because so much of it was, every day we got a different notice, or we were waiting for some kind of guidelines. And so I think that the pace at which you people responded is admirable. So thank you for really stepping up and working out all the details. When are you?
I agree as well, and I would just echo what's already been said.
When are you opening registration? Does that start tomorrow or?
Monday, I'll send out a letter letting them know that registration is open and give them the plan.
Great.
And then do we have some public advertising too? Because there may be people who are interested in joining who haven't joined in the past. So can we cast a wider net than just the people we know that are interested?
Yep, it'll be posted on the rec Facebook page and on the website, and email everyone in our system.
And I assume somebody's going to put it on the bubble too.
Yeah, I was assuming so.
I'm sure it'll get out there quickly, like the poll.
Exactly. Well, they certainly reacted fast on that one anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Councilwoman McCready or Neil, I saw in some of the data that was shared this week that July 3rd was a possibility to be open. Is there a way for that to happen? And if so, is it desirable for it to happen on July 3rd?
Yeah, if we could get all the work done, we're going to push, the contractors and the borough employees who work up there, and we're going to try and get it open as soon as possible.
Neil and Ralph, when do reinforcements come in the name of Bob to help Neil?
Wednesday.
22nd.
Is it?
22nd, right? Is that a
I
start?
thought it was the 16th. Ralph, you're muted.
It's the 17th.
17th.
Ralph's muted.
You're
I'll
muted.
unmute him. But it's the 17th.
17th.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Great.
that's what, Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, and we were trying to get the vendors lined up and I say vendors, but contractors lined up for tomorrow as well to start opening the pool. But the farmers market might put a little wrench in things if they can't get their equipment and stuff in there. So again, Neil has been working extremely hard and talking and trying to juggle all the balls. So we'll see if we can get them in there tomorrow. If not, Neil's been trying to push them for Sunday even. So we'll try to get the water turned on tonight if possible, and hopefully the starting to open on either tomorrow or Sunday.
Good. That's great.
Great. Thanks all for your efforts.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay. I think that's it. Yes?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
move
everyone
to
have a good
adjourn.
weekend. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I
I'll
move.
move.
Second?
Third and fourth.
Okay. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again, Recreation and Neil, and take care.
Thank you, everybody.
Guys,
Bye.
have a good weekend.
Goodbye.